Hey everybody, welcome back to Youth Online and welcome to a brand new series of videos that we're going to be bringing to you, which is going to be a collection of video devotions, just short clips from different leaders and different people talking about what God has put on our heart. This week, as you may have seen from our most recent Instagram post, the theme is I am with you, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so sit back, relax, ask God to speak and enjoy episode number 1. So when I was about 7 or 8 years old, my dad took me to a football game. We went to see Liverpool play a Romanian team called Steaua Bucharest, and this was the first game I'd ever been to, so I was super excited, right? We were in a mad rush to get there, and traffic was crazy, so we just parked the car, got into the stadium, found our seats, and we were in. And it was amazing. I mean, I just remember being at Anfield, the crowd, the pitch, the players were right there it was just amazing. Literally a dream come true. And so we enjoyed the game, we won 2-0, and now it was time to go home. And once we left the stadium, I remember thinking, we've been walking for quite a while now. And then we'd definitely been walking for a long time, and actually found out that we had lost the car. We had lost the car. And so after wandering around Liverpool for about 30 to 45 minutes, scratching our heads, retracing our steps all the way back to the stadium, we eventually did find the car, and hey ho, made it home safe, and I can bring you this video today. But the reason I tell you this story is because there's two sides to it. See, my dad and I both remember this in very different ways. So my dad, he was the responsible one. It was all on him to figure out where the car was and get us home safely. He's probably experiencing a bit of panic in that moment. What are we going to do? A bit of worry there. It was a school night, so he was probably thinking about how much he's going to get told off by my mum for bringing me home so late. And it was all on him. The pressure was on him. Whereas me, on the other hand, my perspective, I wasn't worried at all. Probably didn't really know what was going on. But I definitely wasn't scared or anything like that because I was with my dad. As long as I was with him, as long as I was holding his hand, I didn't feel any panic at all. I didn't even know we were lost because I knew as long as I'm with my dad, the world could fall apart and I know I'd be safe. Now, this actually paints the perfect picture of our relationship with Jesus. And in Isaiah 41 verse 10, it says, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Right there, God's speaking into moments where we're afraid, into moments where we're lost and confused. In this picture that we're painting together, there are two roles. There's God's role and there's our role. God's role is that one that my dad had in that story. It's God's job to lead us through the chaos. It's God's job to take the pressure, to take the panic on his shoulders. And it's God's job to come up with the answers, not ours. Our job is pretty simple, really. It's to follow. It's to give control over to God, which can be difficult. It's to stay as close to him as possible and trust that he knows what he's doing. It's to have the attitude of, as long as I'm with my Heavenly Father, as long as I'm holding his hand and he's leading me through, I know I'll be okay. As long as I'm with him, no matter what's going on in the world, I don't need to be afraid. And so, just to encourage you, whatever you're going through, I know there's a lot happening in the world right now, but whatever's going on, through the chaos, through the uncertainty, just take a breath, wash your hands, let's let God do his job, and let's commit to doing our job. Because maybe in this time more than ever, it's really important to remember that it's not our job to have all of the answers, it's just our job to stay close to the one who does.
Every little thing, everything will be alright.